What's up, everybody? It's your man's KJ the Great dropping another edition of All Sports Media TV. And we are about to talk about the sport of women's boxing today. But before we get going, y'all know I got to do it. I missed it the last couple times. Keep women's boxing, women's boxing. Keep men out of women's boxing. Keep women's sports all around women's sports. Let's go. So now we are talking about the now former undisputed featherweight champion, Amanda the Real Deal Serrano. 46 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 30 wins by way of knockout. 7 division champion, all-time great women's boxer. I probably got her up close to my Mount Rushmore of women's boxing. Maybe I ought to do a video about that someday. But her bout that was supposed to take place with Katie Taylor July 20th was a rematch of their fight that they had at Madison Square Garden previously. It was postponed. Now the fight, the whole event was postponed due to Mike Tyson suffering ulcers. 50-something-year-old guy trying to train to fight a younger cat, man. It is what it is. So they still said that fight is still going to happen, but it's going to happen November 15th, same place, just on a Friday, same Netflix and all of that. But she wants to get active. If you guys remember last December, she was supposed to have a fight, but she had something going on with her eye, was like scratched and sparring, and the condition kind of worsened, and her personal doctor and the doctor for the fight said, don't risk it, pull out, all of that type of stuff. And it was a good deal what they did for the fans that showed up that night because it was her headlining fight. They refunded all the fans their money for that fight. Now, her opponent for this July 29th bout is Stevie Morgan, who is 14 wins, 1 loss, no draw, with 13 wins by way of knockout. I didn't know too much about her. I didn't find too much about her. So this is kind of that, some are saying, oh, this is that pick 'em opponent, get back in, get active, stay sharp opponent. She could possibly get back into the knockout column with this one. Because Amanda Serrano, she's been on a 4-fight win streak since she lost to Katie Taylor, but those have all been unanimous decisions. Don't knock on her. She's fought really, really, really well in those fights. She also had, I believe it was 2 fights that were 3-minute rounds, 12 rounds each. 12 rounds each. Yeah, I watched both of them. Yeah, I think it was 2 of them. But the WBC stated that they will not sanction a women's fight that are 3-minute rounds, 12-round fights because of health reasons and all of those other things. But, a lot of women these days, they are campaigning for the same treatment that the men are getting. I say give it to them, damn it. Give it to them. Why do I say that? Because the women in MMA, they fight the same length and same amount of rounds that men do, and they get kicked in the head, choked out, wrestled on the floor, arm barred, everything else under the sun. They go 3 5-minute rounds, and then for the championship fights, they go 5 5-minute rounds. So let it happen, man. And I think, honestly, that will help the sport of women's boxing, and it will grow the sport of women's boxing because the athletes will grow. They'll get more. A lot of them will build their endurance. They'll get stronger. They'll last longer. The fights will be more interesting. I think more knockouts may come. Maybe not. We don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But all in all, I think that'll be good for the sport of women's boxing. I stand with them. The ones who do want to fight for 3 minutes, 12 rounds. Clarissa Shields, Amanda Serrano. I heard Alicia Baumgartner speak on it before. I've heard a few others, they spoke on it before. But so I stand with them. And I would like to see it. But if that's not what all the sanctioning bodies are in agreement to, we can deal with only what we got right now, which is 10 2-minute rounds. Still high pace action. I'm cool with it. But if you know anything about Stevie Morgan, drop a comment in the comment section, man. I want to know what you guys know about her. And if you know anything, let me know about what you think about this fight. Hit me up in the comments. Y'all know I'm into responding all the time. Thank you guys. Peace.